Welcome to Ozarks Live. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good weekend.
I had a good weekend. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. I watched a little basketball, and you know, some folks came in. It was just a nice weekend.
Good. I'll tell you something I did.
What?
I actually got asked about you like over and over again on Sunday.
I didn't do it.
Well, I don't know what you did Sunday because I didn't see you, but Macadoodles, remember Kim was here last week talking about their spring wine tasting. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
A couple of girlfriends and I went down there and had an absolute blast. This was a fundraiser for Gyneka, which helps handle some sort of non-medical expenses for women with gynecological cancer. So it's a fundraiser, okay? So, you know, $20 gets you the beautiful Riedel wine glass. And you get to taste, you know, Stuart Langer was there and had all sorts of different things. It was fantastic. And do you know they raised, I believe Kim wrote on her Facebook page, $5,000 yesterday.
From wine sipping?
From wine sipping. And let me tell you something. I'll bet you people are still trying to get out and leave the parking lot because it was so well attended. It was great fun, but I'm telling you, everybody in town was at that deal yesterday.
Yeah, they put
except
a
for you.
huge. I know I didn't because I was gone when you talked to her last time, and it didn't stick in my mind because I would have come. I've been to several of the things, and of course, you know, they put a lot of effort into what they do for Gyneka.
Oh, yeah.
And anytime she has one of those tastings or introduction of something, it's always well attended. And it's always a lot of fun, too.
Oh, they had just all sorts of great food also, so it was a really fun way to just kind of be relaxed and catch up, you know, and so, yeah, that's what I did. So, of course, it was a great weekend. My oldest daughter was home finishing up her spring break, which was nice to have her in town. And, of course, you know, I've taken you through my trauma of our youngest driving.
I was going to ask you.
And she's doing great. She's doing great. But, you know, she took herself to the orthodontist, and she's there. So everybody in our audience will be thrilled to know that I will get off my phone now because I'm quite sure she is where her phone is. And so all is well in the world.
She'll be checking during commercial breaks and things like that.
Maybe, just a little bit. Yeah, so things are good. No, it was it was a very nice weekend. You know, was it Friday afternoon that was so, yes, absolutely gorgeous?
Yeah.
Did you get out?
No, I was here.
I was here too.
Yeah.
Later in the afternoon, about 4:30, went out, took the dog for a beautiful, nice walk outside.
Well, see,
oh, man, I'm ready for that to come back.
I was part of a big surprise and setup for my son. A bunch of his Army buddies came into town, like a little reunion.
I love this
story.
So
I had to kind of move them around from place to place, and in the meantime, texting these guys, here's where we are. And they showed up.
He didn't see this coming.
My son had no idea. It was great. It was just a lot of fun. You know, they came in because they've met through the years. These are guys he's been in combat with and things like that. And we were sitting in a booth at a restaurant, and it was the pathway that people would take when they had to use the restroom.
Right.
My son told me later he saw these guys. He said, what is this bunch of huge guys all going to the bathroom at the same time?
Girls do that.
And he's just shaking his head, and he's got his head down, and finally one of them said something to him, and he looked up at him and then went, and he was totally surprised. It was a lot of fun.
I know, it had to have been a lot of fun. And a little tricky, I'm sure, for you to organize, particularly when you start at one place and you've got all these people coming from out of town, and now you're trying to surreptitiously tell them, we're moving, we're changing location, you know, so you did good.
That is, you know, and I realize it, that is the one, I guess, positive thing you might be able to say about people who use their phones in front of other people.
You bet.
It's like now, it's like, yeah, okay, he's on his phone. So I could, just sitting across from him, just text these guys, here's where we are, here's where we're going, and just let it go, because they were coming in from out east, and it was great.
Oh, that's good.
And the first thing I did was I went, bye.
Yeah.
You don't need Dad
around,
not at all.
Oh, you did good. Good job.
It was fun.
Good surprise. Really good surprise. All right, we have a great show for you this afternoon.
We've got one of our favorite local musicians to share with you.
And Tom is going to turn back time for us, but before we get to it, we're going to show you what is on our radar. Okay, now this happened a few days ago, but I'm just now starting to ponder the list of the world's happiest countries.
Okay.
Don't know if you've paid attention. It's actually called the World Happiness Report. Who gets to compile the World Happiness Report? I don't know. It ranks 156 countries. You want to know where we should be right now?
Where?
Well, Finland.
I've heard that.
Finland ranks number 1 for the 2nd year in a row. They must be doing something right. Nordic countries had a very strong showing in these happiest rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nordic countries did great. The top 5 include, let's see, Denmark in at number 2. I've actually been there. Followed by Norway, Iceland, and the Netherlands, just in case you wondered. I went briefly through the airport there a couple times. Switzerland is 6. That makes me happy because I have also been there.
And they have chocolate.
I'm sounding kind of worldly right now. They have great chocolate.
Yeah, I know. I've heard
You know what? I wish I would have opened. I joked with my husband. I wanted to go open a bank account so I could say I had a Swiss bank account.
You
and I still kind of regret that I didn't.
I would do that. That sounds like a great idea. Just put a buck in.
I know. That's what I wanted to do. I'm like, I got
Yes, I have
$20
a
for the Swiss bank account. So I could say, let me check my Swiss bank account on my fancy phone. But you know, I would have probably got in trouble with somebody.
More than likely.
You know, the big guys, no, they've got them all over, you know. But me, I get one little $20 bank account.
As long as you own up to it, you know, you make sure you account for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Wish I'd have done that. I got to go back there. But they're the 6th happiest, okay? Canada's number 9.
Doesn't surprise me.
Not bad. Care to know where the United States ranks?
Yeah.
19th.
Really?
According to the Daily Mail, it has never been in the top 10. We're only one step ahead of the Czech Republic.
Really?
2 happy little notches above the United Arab Emirates. The article says the U.S. has seen trends adverse to subjective well-being, including worsening health conditions for much of the population, declining social trust, and declining confidence in government. Can't imagine that. Now, the study also indicates the prevalence of addiction, video gaming,
which is the same thing.
Yeah, social media use.
Again.
And hang on 1 second. Okay, and unhealthy food is bringing us down.
They're all addictions.
Now I'm sad.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But no, think of it this way. You said how many countries? 139 or something?
I don't know, something.
We're still, what, 19?
Yeah, we're still up there. What did I say?
Top 20.
We're 19. I forget. It's in there somewhere. I don't have my glasses on. But anyway, they look at a bunch of countries. The least happy is South Sudan.
Okay.
Just in case.
Not North Sudan.
No, South Sudan.
Okay, all right.
What it said.
Okay, well, you know, the United States may be, whatever it is, 19th on the list of the world's happiest countries, but there's a way to hedge our bets while we're here. The survey conducted by Wallet Hub used 31 metrics, including things like adequate sleep rate, to number of work hours, to income, and ideal weather to determine which states are the happiest. And no one can get anywhere below like 51 because they
cap it off at that. Okay,
right, here we go.
Should I be scared?
Happiest state of all, according to the study, is Hawaii. Yeah, ranks first in the emotional and physical well-being dimension, with low shares of adult depression. If you're sitting on that beach, how are you going to get depressed? Right?
It's expensive to live there, but I suppose the income level would make up for that.
You know, I don't know about. My son was stationed there, and he said the one good thing is that you can eat from the fruits of the trees that are just growing around.
Yeah, and the other good thing is you're in Hawaii.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so
if you're going to starve, do it warmly. All right. Second place goes to Utah, which is first in work environment with low divorce rates. I mean, beautiful picture there. That's Utah. And rounding out the top 3 is Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, with low divorce rates and a very high ranking for safety. Rounding out the top 5 after Hawaii, Utah, and Minnesota are North Dakota and California.
Really?
Now, if you're interested, Missouri finished at number 42. While Arkansas ranked number 49, which shows you can't put much stock in surveys.
Really? 42 and 49?
42 and 49 out of 51.
I just wonder. You know, you read one survey, it's got it ranked this way, and you read this one over here, it's got it ranked. You know what? But if you're happy there, you're happy there. But Hawaii, I can agree with that.
Yes, so can I. Been there, didn't do it enough.
Yeah. Been there, would like to go back, for sure. All right, here's a state I'd like to be in on Friday, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay, want to know why?
Yeah.
Well, Samuel Adams is releasing a new beer, not just any beer. I'd consider going for any beer, but get this. It's a beer named after someone you know. The notorious RBG.
Oh.
Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Very nice.
How cool are you that you get that? That happens to you. A Belgian brut called When There Are Nine will be released in the Samuel Adams tap room as part of something called the Pink Boot Society, which fosters advancement and education for women in the beer industry. I love the collar around the beer glass.
Yeah,
I did a story once on the Samuel Adams beer glass. It is shaped like that and built like that.
Yes.
For aroma
A specific reason.
and for the beer to hit your tongue at a certain place and all this. But I love this with the collar. You know, she's got certain collars for certain, if she dissents, if she concurs, if she whatever.
Yeah, people follow it very closely.
Well, When There Are Nine is Bader Ginsburg's famous response to the question, when will there be enough women on the Supreme Court? Good answer.
Okay.
Now, she's had some health concerns lately, but for the most part, she works out regularly. And in honor of her workout routine, there's going to be a plank contest in the tap room, which will benefit the ACLU's Women's Rights Project, which the notorious one founded earlier in her career. How cool are you that you have that happen to you?
It's not cool enough that you're a Supreme Court justice. Yeah. And she, I mean, when has anyone really, time after time after time, what she does, what she says, it's just out there. It's she's something else.
At all of 5'1".
Yeah, yeah.
Wouldn't you love to throw back a beer with her?
A mighty might.
Wouldn't it be the
I would. Oh, that would be.
That would be like the best day ever. So I don't know if we're going to see this like everywhere, if it's just the lucky people who make it to the tap room.
Yeah.
But you know, congrats to her. I think that's cool.
You know, I'd love to sit down with her and have the beer, but I have a feeling that within 30 to 40 seconds, she would just be looking at me and going,
I concur.
Concur. All right, coming up, we've got some local music to share with you.
We do. Don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started, and they're so happy in the studio.
Yay.